Pans, and welcome back to another Bat Breakdown. Don't adjust your sets, this is the new home for all things Bat Breakdown right here on YouTube. So let's do what we do best and break things down. So today we're diving into Batman Legends of the Dark Knight Issue 1 Part 1 Shaman. So let's start off with a brief publication history. Legends of the Dark Knight Issue 1 Shaman was released in November 1989. It was written by the late great Dennis O'Neil and the artwork was provided by Ed Hannigan. So the story begins with a young Bruce Wayne seeking to improve his tracking skills, so he teams up with a tracker and bounty hunter by the name of Willie Doggett. They embark on a manhunt in the Alaskan wilderness to catch Tom Woodley, an assassin. However, during the pursuit, Doggett is killed and Bruce is left severely injured. After a dangerous struggle, Tom falls to his death, but Bruce is left stranded in the harsh frozen mountains, struggling to survive. He eventually collapses through exhaustion and dehydration. Bruce experiences hallucinations, including one in which Churchill, the man who killed his parents, appears to him as an evil snowman. At his lowest point, an Alaskan shaman and his daughter find Bruce and nurse him back to health. The shaman tells Bruce a native ancient American folktale about a bat, offering him spiritual healing and guidance. But before leaving, the shaman makes Bruce promise never to reveal the story of the bat to another living soul. Bruce returns to Wayne Manor, but his first attempt at crime fighting doesn't go particularly well. He encounters Selina Kyle, who hasn't yet adopted her Catwoman persona, in a disastrous uncostumed confrontation. Bruised and broken, he retreats back to his father's study. And whilst in the study, a bat suddenly crashes through the window. Inspired by its darkness and intimidating presence, Bruce decides to adopt the persona of Batman to strike fear into Gotham's criminals. The next evening, Batman investigates a break-in at Leslie Tompkins' free clinic. After dispatching some thugs outside, he discovers a terrified patient who suddenly screams the word Chapala before taking her own life. So let's talk about some of the key characters from this particular issue, starting off with Bruce Wayne Batman. The central character, still in his early stages of his transformation into the Dark Knight. This issue focuses on his search for purpose whilst dealing with loss and learning how to use fear as a weapon against crime. Up next, we have Willie Doggett, a tracker and bounty hunter whom Bruce seeks out to improve his tracking skills. He plays a role in teaching Bruce about survival and tracking, but is ultimately killed in the pursuit of Tom Woodley. His death becomes a turning point for Bruce's understanding of his own limitations and mortality. Up next, we have Tom Woodley, the assassin whom Bruce and Willie are trying to hunt in the Alaskan wilderness. His death is actually a key moment in the story because it sets Bruce on his path of self-discovery. Another key character is the Shaman, a key mentor figure who helps Bruce heal physically and spiritually. The Shaman teaches Bruce an ancient Native American folktale about a bat, and it becomes an important part of his transformation into Batman. The Shaman also imposes the condition that Bruce must never tell the story to another living soul, which serves to deepen his connection with the bat symbol. We also have Leslie Tompkins, a character known for her role as a physician and friend of Bruce Wayne, particularly in Gotham. Whilst not heavily featured in this issue, her free clinic serves as the location for Bruce's first appearance as Batman and also plays a pivotal role in his investigation of the break-in, which leads to a shocking loss of a patient. Also playing her part in this issue is Selina Kyle. Although she isn't Catwoman yet, Selina appears briefly in this issue and as a part of Bruce's initial foray into crime fighting. Their first encounter is an uncostumed altercation that ends quite badly for Bruce, showcasing his early inadequacies and struggles. And finally, we have the woman at the clinic, a mysterious figure who before taking her own life screams the word Chapala. This cryptic event adds an element of suspense and intrigue to Batman's early crime fighting experience, hinting at a greater mystery yet to be uncovered. So what are the key themes from this particular issue? Starting off at number 1, it's fear and transformation. Bruce's early training and personal journey highlights his internal struggle with fear, both as something that still haunts him and something that he has to use to wield as a tool. The encounter with the bat symbolises his transformation from Bruce Wayne to Batman, using fear to strike terror into the hearts of Gotham's criminals. There's also an element of identity and self-discovery in this issue. The issue deals heavily with Bruce's search for his true purpose. His initial failure at crime fighting and then prior to that supernatural encounter with the Shaman represents a crucial point in his evolution as Batman. It's effectively a moment where he understands the significance of the bat symbol in both his personal mythology and also his fight for justice. A third element would be the supernatural and psychological. Bruce's hallucinations in the mountains, including the vision of Churchill, blend the mystical and psychological elements of the story. The supernatural encounter with the Shaman contrasts Bruce's usual rational approach, forcing him to confront his past and his future in Gotham. There's also the theme of mentorship and learning that plays its part in this issue. Bruce's encounter with Willie Doggett represents a period of learning, and the Shaman serves as a mentor figure who guides Bruce through his physical and spiritual healing. The idea of mentorship, especially in shaping Bruce's understanding of himself and his role in Gotham, runs throughout this issue. Of course, this wouldn't be a Batman comic without having the theme of isolation and loneliness. Bruce's journey, both physical and emotional, is one of isolation. He is removed from civilization, struggling with his identity and dealing with his past trauma. His loneliness and solitude in the Alaskan wilderness mirrors his journey towards becoming Batman, a symbol that stands apart from the rest of the world. And finally, we have myth and symbolism. The Shaman story of the Bat offers a deeper exploration of mythology and symbolism, particularly how these elements come to define Bruce's path. The Bat, as an ancient symbol of fear, connects to Bruce's need to create an identity that's larger than life and also resonates on a symbolic level as well. So there you have it, Bat fans. Batman Legends of the Dark Knight Issue 1 Part 1 Shaman explores a pivotal early stage in Bruce's transformation into Batman. This issue mixes psychological depth, mystical influences and survival skills in a way that set the stage for Bruce's evolution into the Dark Knight. Key themes like fear, identity, isolation and the clash between the supernatural and the rational are woven throughout this story, making it a powerful exploration of Bruce's early origins. The issue's combination of real-world tracking skills, supernatural elements and symbolic mythology adds a rich layer to Batman's mythos, which would have a lasting impact on the character in later stories. It's an essential part of Batman's early development and offers a unique, introspective look at his journey towards becoming a symbol of justice in Gotham. So that's it for this Bat breakdown. I hope you've enjoyed it. Hit that like button, subscribe and let me know what your thoughts are in the comments. And don't forget, you can now listen to Bat Breakdown on Spotify, so whether you're watching or just listening, you won't miss a thing. Links are in the description, and until next time, stay bold, stay Batastic, and I'll speak to you soon.